Meet the McLaren F1, a masterpiece that defined what a supercar could be. 3 seats, naturally aspirated V12, gold-lined engine bay. This wasn't just a car, it was a space shuttle for the streets. Built between 1992 and 1998, only 106 were made, and each was hand-assembled with obsessive perfection. Sold in 2021 for $20.5 million at Gooding & Co. In 1956, this car flew through Le Mans like a fighter jet with wheels. The Jaguar D-Type wasn't just a race car, it was a statement. Sleek curves, a massive fin, and an engineering design that seemed decades ahead. Only 71 were ever made. Most were beaten to death on the track. But this one, chassis XKD 501, survived. And not just that, it won Le Mans in '56. In 2016, RM Sotheby's dropped the hammer at $21.8 million. Imagine the elegance of the 1930s, slammed together with brutal American muscle. That's the Duesenberg SSJ. Only 2 were ever built, and this one belonged to Gary Cooper, the Hollywood icon. Under the hood, a 400 horsepower supercharged straight 8 in 1935, and in 2018, it became the most expensive American car ever sold at auction, $22 million. It's the ultimate symbol of jazz age wealth, with a side of race-ready aggression. In 1956, Ferrari wasn't building cars for millionaires. They were building cars to win. The Ferrari 290mm was built specifically for Juan Manuel Fangio, the 5-time Formula One world champion. Powered by a 3.5L V12 engine, it wasn't just beautiful, it was lethal. In 2015, it sold for $22 million, cementing its place as one of the most valuable racing Ferraris ever sold. The 275 GTB/C Special looks like a regular classic Ferrari, until you realize only 3 exist, and it was built to replace the legendary 250 GTO. It had an aluminum body, a lightweight chassis, and a howling 3.3 E12. This was Ferrari trying to make something even faster and lighter than perfection. Basically, it's the DLC of the 250 GTO, limited edition, no bugs, just horsepower. RM Sotheby's auctioned off this myth on wheels for $26.4 million in 2014. And if you listen closely, you can still hear collectors crying they didn't bid higher. In Formula One history, few cars are more important than the W196R. It was Mercedes' war machine, driven by Juan Manuel Fangio to multiple F1 championships. This exact car won in Germany and Switzerland. It wasn't restored, it wasn't repainted, it was pure history on wheels. In 2013, it sold for $29.6 million, making it the most expensive Formula One car ever sold at auction. Built for endurance racing, the 335S Spider Scaglietti was so powerful, it forced racing officials to change the rules. It had a 4.1L V12 producing 390 horsepower. Driven by legends like Peter Collins and Wolfgang von Trips, it raced at Sebring, Mille Miglia, and Le Mans. In 2016, it was sold for $35.7 million, making it one of the most valuable race cars ever. Now we're entering sacred territory, the Ferrari 250 GTO. Only 36 were ever made. Every one of them still exists, and every one is a holy grail. This model, chassis 3851 GT, was raced competitively in the 60s and then lovingly restored. It sold at Bonhams in 2014 for $38.1 million. And yes, another GTO. This one, chassis 3413 GT, might be the most perfect of them all. Flawless race history, unbroken ownership chain, fully documented, fully loved. It sold in 2018 for $48.4 million. At the time, it was the most expensive car ever sold at public auction. Some people buy houses, others buy Ferrari-shaped pieces of art that just happen to do 180 miles per hour or 290 kilometers per hour. May 2022, a private auction held by RM Sotheby's. The bidding starts, whispers, eyes widen. Then the hammer drops, $142 million. The most expensive car ever sold, and it wasn't even street legal. The 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupé was a prototype, a testbed for speed. Only two ever existed. One now lives in the Mercedes Museum. The other now belongs to an anonymous billionaire. Not every legend made the top 10, but here are some that came close. Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic, rumored to sell privately for over $40 million. Aston Martin DBR1, $22.5 million. Porsche 917K from Le Mans, $14 million. Some buy cars to drive, others buy them to collect. But these were bought to become legends. Which one would you drive if money didn't matter? Let us know in the comments below. Hit like if you love classic cars. Subscribe for more automotive stories fast, rare, and unforgettable. This is Wheezy, and we're just getting started.